Wow, for this kind of humidity to work its way up into the northern plains, it takes a little bit of oomph in the atmosphere. A lot of our moisture up in this neck of the woods, by the way, comes all the way towards us from the Gulf of Mexico, and boy, did it arrive. We talked last night about the heat, but it was a little less sticky or humid with dew points in the 50s, and now it's a lot stickier. All afternoon along this boundary here from the Grand Forks and Crookston areas out toward Duluth, some fairly robust thunderstorms have formed and produced some hail, upwards of ping pong ball size at times. Wind damage just off to the east of the Bemidji area as well. A few rounds of storms today in the Grand Forks area. These are tapering off a little bit in intensity. Nothing going on right now in our western counties west of the Red River, but we do have a little cell that's working its way along Highway 2, bringing some showers. It looks to be ending now in Grand Forks and East Grand Forks, and then we may see a little bit of a break. More on the forecast here in just a second, but let's get out with the watches. Any storms that form tonight, no matter where you are, could quickly become severe. We're concerned about severe thunderstorms through the 9 o'clock hour in this little area of blue, including Fargo and Lakes Country. Then out to the west of the Red River, there's a tornado watch until 11 o'clock at night. However, I want to emphasize that in the overnight hours is when many of us will see our greatest impacts, as your forecast will show. Your Valley News Live storm team will be on top of the weather all night long and even into tomorrow morning. Let's get a look at those temperatures. It's sizzling up to the north, 88 to near 90 in Cavalier. A rain-cooled pool of air exists from Grand Forks County through Polk County, where some thunder, lightning, hail, and wind blew through earlier. That extends all the way out to Bemidji. And now take a look at this. The Southern Valley sizzling at 90 degrees across many locations. And even near the lakes, Fergus Falls, Detroit Lakes, you can feel the heat and oppressive humidity as well. Humidity, moisture in the atmosphere. You can't see it, smell it, or taste it, but it's there, and we measure it by calling it the dew point temperature. It's how cool we have to cool the air for the air to be saturated. Temperatures in the 90s and dew points in the 70s in our region. It's sticky, it's icky, and it's humid out there. Plenty of fuel for thunderstorms tonight. Nothing to really worry about as we take a look at Hector's numbers right now in the FM area. 94 is what it feels like, thanks to a dew point almost at 70 degrees. Wind is from the south at 13 miles per hour. Thunderstorms out in this neck of the woods look to be tapering off a little bit, but along this boundary, the warm front, we could see strong storms form. The best chance at any real severe weather with the tornado potential may likely be between 6 and 11 o'clock tonight with these guys moving through. Our storm tracker, Eric Whitehill, is getting ready to be on the scene. Here's a live shot of his video as he's getting himself positioned to keep his eyes on the skies for you. Now back to the forecast. 7 to 10 out to the west, a threat for some pretty nasty storms. Hail and gusty winds as well as an isolated tornado not out of the question. Then as we head toward 10 o'clock, this thing gets this backward C shape to it. A lot of wind with these storms will be possible, and some sizable hail as well, just approaching eastern North Dakota. This moves through the valley, kind of falls apart, but look at this. It's to be followed up by another wave of storms in the wee hours of the night. Robust. The main risk here, damaging straight line winds and hail, and this moves right in through the valley. Look at our model, says look out in Main Street and Fargo and Moorhead. Could be coming our way about 2 to 4 a.m. After that, the fun continues, if you call it that, with thunderstorm chances persisting into the morning hours, not exiting until after daybreak. Temperatures will be in the 60s, rising quickly into the 80s once again to close the work week off with some hot weather here in the valley. Tomorrow night, can't rule out spotty thunderstorms as well, but the risk for severe a little lower. 70 degrees to start your day, near 90 tomorrow once again in the afternoon. A little cooler in the Devil's Lake Basin. It looks like a sizzler and a good Friday to be out at the lakes with temperatures in the 80s out there. So taking a look at a photo uploaded to us as those storm clouds scraping the ground here near Fisher. Indeed, Trent, we want to thank you for taking the time to upload your photo. Here's a look at the planning forecast. Our severe risk lasts into tomorrow morning. Then the rest of the day, for the most part, quiet and hot. Not as hot on Saturday. We still have a storm chance in the forecast, and that does extend into Sunday as well, although the probability of any rain or thunder is a little lower. The 4th of July looks very hot once again, and we can't rule out some thunderstorms there as well.
We have a little celebration going on.
We do.
Well, I think probably these two people are, yeah.
I know we do. Yeah, we want to let you know about the Village